Welcome back, everyone, to some more GreedFall. Today we're continuing on where we left off, and at this point we've pretty much done all the available side quests and companion quests. So I think we're going to be going, well, all of them except for like the collector's things and the arena. One of the last ones we just did was for Teleme, where we found out the truth about San Mateus or Saint Mateus and the natives, and we were actually able to convince them to kind of update and get the word out of him working with the natives, and the Mother Cardinal was actually pretty receptive to it. So after doing that, now we pretty much have the main story to return to. I think I guess we'll go to the scholars and the expedition, and then after that, whenever we get more, or if another side quest pops up, we'll do that. But in the meantime, I think this will be a good place to start. So I don't even know who's with my party right now. Okay, we have Vasco and Ciora again. Good, perfect. But yeah, it's been a good time. Still enjoying my playthrough here, and I'm looking forward to continue on with it and see how far we can get with this one. This episode might be a little bit shorter, but then we will be back soon for episode 5, and that one should be back on target again. All right, let me try to get this travel. There we go. We're going to the camp of the Stone Arch. We're getting a lot of good gear and items, though. I think I finally have, I have like a sacrificial sword. And then we also have the infantryman's rifle. Which, speaking of, I just noticed that they don't have any attachments for them. Yeah, specifically this one. So let's see if we can upgrade it. Metal grip. More damage, fury regen, stun, physical damage. So these are all, oh, okay. These are all like common effects. But then if I got my craftsmanship higher, we could get like, yeah. Whoa, I didn't realize that. It gives it like engraved. Oh, that's pretty cool. Whoa. Huh. Yeah, I never really got into craftsmanship or anything. Not like that, at least. Like, this one gives you 40 extra damage. And then that gives you 60. Wow. You could, like, turn any basic weapon into a decent amount of damage. I think I'm going to go with the metal grip. Oh, I like that, too. I want that armor damage. Because that's like one of the biggest things we always have an issue with. Armor, breaking that down can be a pain sometimes. This one doesn't have any slots. Let's see if any of them have weapons with open. Yeah, here we go. Is the combat turn-based? No. So for this one, it's active combat. And even the new one, I saw the other day, someone thought that GreedFall 2 is turn-based, but it's active combat with real-time. Well, the new one's real-time with pause. But this one is active. Though I do love a turn-based game, personally. We'll go with Fury, or I could just go straight damage. You know what? Let's go armor damage. And physical damage. You can't go wrong with some more. Vasco. Oh yeah, I should give him this one. Because he can actually use that. We'll go same thing. More armor damage. And more physical damage. Go to Vasco. I hand him this one. Let me see if they have any ammo. I'm still really low on ammo too. But that's okay. We'll make do. Consumables. There's probably so many resources that I never use that I could honestly just sell. But then I wouldn't be able to make anything at all. But that's the trade-off.
The valley is vast. We should get to a vantage point if we want to find this expedition.
All right, here we go. Find the Scholars Expedition Camp. Nice thing is, with all the iron I've been stacking up, when we do hit science, I'll be able to make a ton of ammo. We're doing pretty good with our levels now, too. Already level 18. And we've completed every side quest thus far. I was really surprised with how good some of the faction quests have been. And that's one thing I'm definitely going to continue. Anytime we do have any of the faction quests, for sure I want to do those.
Tents. This must be the expedition's camp.
They do not look in very good condition. Let's have a closer look.
Signs of combat. They were attacked. By the look of the tents in the campfire, it dates back several days. It seems they were taken prisoner. I don't see any bodies. No weapon leaves this sort of marking. Perhaps they were wielding magic.
Yes. It is the art of the Donegada. One of the Valley clans was here.
Would you know which one?
One who fights against the invasion of the peoples from your island. I can be sure of nothing more.
Why would they attack scholars? They're not warriors.
They come here as conquerors. This is enough. But they were not killed. Warriors would have been.
This looks like scientific equipment. This must be the Lost Expedition's campsite.
There's definitely something else to search here. Oh, there's one. Note from the leader. Species of bird is heavily represented in the valley. The natives have not hunted them, otherwise they'd be more prudent, and yet their flesh is exquisite. It must be related to the beliefs of the native. That the naive people may consider them to be sacred. So they found a root. Oh, Afra. Inside the mover tent further away.
This looks like the journal of a naturalist.
I recognize
of
that
flora
name.
And fauna. There is no doubt. We are definitely on the trail of the Lost Expedition. It seems that one of the team kept a distance from the others. Let's see what we can discover.
Find the trace of the naturalist.
A trail of blood. That cannot be good. Follow it.
Oh boy.
Bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go!
They're a little upset. Whew. This thing is doing real good damage now. That's crazy. Like 2 or 3 hits. I remember when these guys took way more hits than that. Also, now we have the bomb ability where we can just toss it into the air after I get my fury.
More blood. We're on the right path. Keep going.
The body.
A corpse. The clothes cannot be mistaken. It is a scholar of the Bridge Alliance. From the looks of him, I would say he's been dead for days, as we already thought. This isn't the woman whose journal we found. There is still a chance that she remains alive.
This man traded his life for all the suffering of my people.
It was only a scholar, a sage, not a warrior on the battlefield.
Do you think my people see a difference when bridgemen steal our people from their beds? From who do you think all the clans hide dead children?
I have heard stories from the natives describing Bridger atrocities. If they are true, this violent attack, though tragic, would be justified.
I'll search the body. We might find something to help us understand.
Find a trace of the naturalist. Traveler's chest key. So we found a key. And there's a path. Oh, there's a camp right over here.
Here's the isolated camp mentioned in the journal. Everything is in order, but the inhabitants are no longer there. Its position would have allowed them to escape the attack.
It's like being in a crow's nest.
We set up a small camp in the hollow of the valley. We wish to study. The flora of this place is incredibly luxuriant. This plant leaves any plant. It is a shame we cannot exchange with the natives. They must know the properties of the plants. Our arrival in the valley did not go unnoticed. I feel we are observed. I'm certain that we are being observed from the swamp. If they attack us, this will be most likely where they will come from. I've tried to warn my companions to tell them they need to be more discreet, but they refuse to listen.
The view we have over the valley is an ideal observation point.
It is a journal. That of a woman from the expedition, a certain Afra. She speaks of their research and relates here that she felt watched. She feared an attack was brewing. I believe she was right. The writing stops mid-sentence.
Let's hope she's still alive, as well as her colleagues, or our mission will be a short one.
We must follow the tracks of the attack. They will certainly lead us to our party of intrepid scientists.
This woman was right to fear the Donea Exregao. They must have followed this path coming from the swamp. This is where we should go if we want to find these lion scholars.
I hear the wind in the trees. That's such a good moment. Wait, actually, hold on. All right, that is too good. That's too beautiful. I really wish, man, this game had a photo mode. I'm in the camp now where every game needs a good, even if it's the most basic, adjust the camera, take a screenshot, that's it. No filters, no lighting settings, none of that. I mean, it could, I mean, the better, because the more there is, the better pictures you can take, but... Been playing King's Road again. It looks like I judged it too harshly based on Deviants. I think a lot has changed now too. I mentioned it recently where I might do like a 1 year later. I was thinking of potentially starting the sellsword playthrough 1 year later and just starting over. To see how far we can actually get with it. Again, if the time allows it, because look, I know there's like world balances to it now.
They might be from the clan that attacked the Bridger camp.
That's possible. They look like trackers. But what are they?
But we'll see.
We won't let you take us. We will not kneel down without a fight.
Hold on now.
Wait. We have no desire to fight you. We only want to find the Lion Sages. They are not warriors, but their chief is ready to send an army of warriors to liberate them. If you help us bring them back, you will save your tribe from a costly battle in lives.
He speaks truly. Look, one of them is already eager to bring lion warriors back to us.
All we wanted was for them to tell us where our brothers are being kept.
What good is this if we must leave our camp behind? Very well. Stay away from the main entrance. Our guards will not welcome your arrival.
Pass around. There is a smaller entrance hidden there. The lions are kept in a home in ruins.
There must be a key somewhere to open the door, but I know not where it is kept.
Obtain information on the island trackers.
I'm not here to kill you.
Tell me then, what is your intended purpose?
We were sent to look for you.
Apologies, but allow me to express my
Damn.
doubts.
Well, after this little swim, you could always try to pull the trigger.
Who sent you to find me?
Well, we were not looking for you in particular, but the entire expedition. It was Governor Burham who asked us to find you. He's worried about you. You haven't been reporting.
You should have said that straight away. I must admit, I was hoping for a rescue. Of a different nature. Do you have a name?
Desade. I'm from the congregation.
The new governor's cousin. Who wears an islander face. I've heard stories about you. And them?
Captain Vasco. Though I realize I am quite far from the sea.
I am Siora, daughter of Bladnid. From the people that your own capture and torture.
I've never taken anyone. On the contrary, we had hoped to exchange our knowledge with your own. This is a rather odd group. I am Afra, a scholar from the Bridge Alliance. It is rather rare to find me rolling the marshes. I study the fauna and flora of this isle. I should imagine you have many questions.
We saw the site where you were attacked. What exactly happened?
We were taken by surprise. One moment everything was calm, and the next a war party of natives fell upon us. I had an uneasy feeling and kept myself apart, but when I heard my fellow scholars' shouts, I rushed over. Most of my companions are incapable of defending themselves, and we didn't have guards to protect us. One of them tried to flee, but they brought him down. We decided to give ourselves up to avoid a massacre.
What has happened since the attack? How long have you been in these marshes?
We were taken prisoner and were brought to a village nearby. I was able to escape while the others were taken to a house that they use as a prison. I wanted to join the Bridge Alliance frontier post not far from here, but I wasn't able. So I doubled back to keep watch of the village from a distance. I have been hoping to find a way to free my companions, without any success so far.
Have you made progress in your search for a cure?
We were studying some quite remarkable plants when we were attacked. The region is rife in unknown and novel species. Some seem incredibly promising. The local shamans know all these plants and they use them in their remedies. If only we had been able to converse with them rather than getting ourselves captured.
Could you lead us to the village where your colleagues are being held prisoner?
Certainly. We are oh so very close. And I fully intend to participate in this rescue. I'm not one to sit around and twiddle thumbs.
Follow Afra into the native camp. Okay. I believe she is the companion too, once we become friends with her, that she'll give me science 2. And then with that, I can make all of the bullets that I've been waiting on. I think so. This game reminds me a little bit of Assassin's Creed 3. I can see it for the world and such. And then obviously with I Hate Them Kenway. I see that. Assassin's Creed 3 remains my favorite game out of them all to this day. And Connor Kenway is still my favorite assassin. Come on. I go a little too far and she stops. I let her just leave. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No. Don't get stuck there. Let's give you a little little push. Whoa. Oh, there's a camp up here. Here we go.
This is where the natives took your colleagues.
Yes, it is here. These ruins are being used as a camp by the native raiders.
There are so many of them. Better to remain discreet.
I have spied on the camp and discovered where my colleagues are being held. They are being kept in the old walls of the main ruin.
Set up camp.
I would rather avoid unwarranted deaths. We should wait until nightfall and look around the camp to find a more discreet way to get inside.
Indeed, it would be wiser than trying to get in through the gate.
Can I talk to her? All right, I guess we'll wait until nightfall then. Looks like we need to go down this way.
Bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go!
Take care of them. Yeah, that's the worst when something goes down when you're trying to get stuff done. I totally get that. I've been there.
Bit of poison on my blade.
Oh.
Then let's go!
Watch out! Grenade! I fled as they were about to lock my companions inside a cell. We're going to need a key.
Please, Honor Manawi, let's try to avoid a fight.
There's the camp. I mean, we got the people in the front. I wonder if she's going to be upset because of that. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh, no. might be able to lockpick it. Oh. Oh, no. Oh, key to the scholars. It might be the one guy we needed to take out. Use the key.
Afra, is that you?
Come quickly. We don't have much time. Thank you for your help.
Do not thank me yet. We are still in a shipload of danger.
Escort the scholars to safety. You are starting to escort. Stay close to them. Okay. There's probably a ton of loot here too. We just gotta get out the way we came in. That's all. Did not mean to take that. Almost out.
Now, we must find a way to get out of this valley without putting my companions in danger.
I mean, well, we cleared out the left side. Uh-oh.
Bit of poison on my blade. And let's go!
They were waiting for us.
Trokarid, mercy, you have defeated us. Spare us our lives.
If you spare them, they will only hunt us down until we are all dead.
No, you have our word. We have been bested. We will let you move on in peace.
How can we trust you? You attacked our camp when we were not even armed.
They are savages. They had us caged like beasts.
We only sought to learn where you have caged our people.
Spared their lives. I beg you. They were only fighting to save the lives of those that have disappeared.
Of course, spare them.
Very well. Leave. And I hope you keep your word.
Thank you, Onol Manawi. I have spoken, and I will honor my words, Kwa awalam seg.
Nice. +1, +1, +1, and we're friendly with
We are
Siora.
no longer in danger. Thank you for your help, Desade.
I must admit, the reasons for my being here are not entirely selfless. Your research to find a remedy against the Malachor could save many lives in our cities as well.
You speak like a true man of science. Cut to the point. Then you'll be thrilled. Your heroic efforts to save us from those savages could help. We've made a discovery.
Is that right? In that case, we need to speak with Governor Burham immediately.
Very well. I'll accompany you.
Let's be off.
Oh, we're going instantly to the region of Hikmet.
Sir Desade,
Oh,
and
wow.
our expedition. I thank you sincerely for having brought them back, Excellence. You are a providential man.
Please, sir. It was you who convinced me and my cousin of the capital importance of their research.
Research that has borne fruit, Your Excellency.
Truly? This is excellent news. You have found a plant with sufficient properties?
Not exactly. Know that during our captivity, an island woman visited the camp. The natives called her Tiena Hack Cadactus and treated her with utmost reverence. I heard them talk about a remedy, a universal remedy it seemed, that she had concocted.
How's that?
Well, I grasp the basic of the local tongue, and I am certain to have heard the word yag. Remedy.
Surprising. But the Tierna Hach is very powerful and very wise. It is possible that she did craft such a remedy.
Okay. Too many people on your team? Well, I mean, we don't need Afra anymore, but there we go. We got her in her party. Level 19. Yeah, the amount of XP that we get for these quests now is pretty crazy. We're almost leveling up every time. Ooh, and we can get Shadow Burst. I'll take it. It's another spell. A spell that I can actually use. I think, right? Yeah. Elemental damage, stun, armor damage, 4 or 5, area effect 9 meters. Very useful to turn the tides in a melee fight. Knocks back and deals magic damage to all enemies around the caster. We gotta equip that one. I should rebind some of these, I think. Yeah, let's actually rebind some. So we're gonna go 3 for this. I'm gonna bind this one to 2. The traps I'm gonna rebind, and the techniques. That can stay on number 4. Oh, I also have a poisoned bomb? What? Oh, wait, no, that's just the vial. Okay. Whoops. We're going to bind this one to 4, and then this to 5. I wish I could clear the rest of them. The quest for Panacea. No, we still have this one as well. No more side quests. Not yet, at least. We have one attribute. Increase the power of all spells. So I wonder if that counts for these. Since this is under the spell. And same thing with this. Magic cost is 250. I don't even know what my magic regen is right now. Oh, okay. 20 per second. Nice. What does this do? Greatly slows enemies in a close proximity when casting Shadow Burst. Increases damage dealt by the Shadow Burst. Increases area effect of Shadow Burst. And increases the loss of balance from Shadow Burst. Oh, and then you can go into Shadow Missile. I'll keep going. Yeah, we're going to get accuracy 5, and then we'll get agility 4, and then, well, yeah, we'll get agility 4, accuracy 5, agility 5. And then if we start having more points, I might do magic. A little bit of magic. All right, let's go back to our residence. The city of Hikmet. And then I'm going to talk to Afra and see if she has a companion quest, because she might have one available. All right, where you at, Afra? There you are.
Desade, I'd like to discuss something with you.
I'm listening.
My colleagues are only interested in the physiology of the islanders and consider everything else to be superstitions. However, if we want to understand how they are transforming, we need to take a look at their culture. The potions they drink, the dyes they use are surely the source of their physical changes.
Why not talk about it with Siora? It seems to me that she would be the best one to help you.
Siora is very suspicious of me. She will never betray the secrets of the Dunegarda. But I was told about a place of ritual called Kurganau, decorated with carvings and offerings. By studying them, I hope to better understand what is possibly the greatest mystery of this century. But they call it a dangerous place and I cannot go alone. Will you accompany me?
I will.
Very well. Understanding these transformations will surely be useful.
Thank you, Desade. I knew I could count on you. Let's go.
Okay. We're gonna use Afra and Vasco. And we'll go straight over here. I don't know what the closest one is going to be, so we'll start with this. I know we're going to hit a point too where all of a sudden there's going to be a ton of quests that open up. I know it's going to happen. Okay, we'll travel over to this one. I mean, for the companions. Right here. Okay, and then now we need to just go all the way up there. Like, as we continue more of the main story, there's going to be a moment, probably, where after I finish a quest or start progressing something, every single one of the companions are going to be like, hey, Desarde, can you help me with something? Oh, we got some beasts.
Bit of poison on my blade. Hey, let's go!
Watch out! Grenade!
Poison 100 enemies. Or poison enemies 100 times. I do wonder, so there's a lot of these achievements that I'm getting during this playthrough. I wonder if I'm getting them because it's in one playthrough or if it counts for my previous one at all. I mean, I do think we've killed enough enemies where it would count. But I wonder if my previous playthrough counts towards that achievement progress, and even in the slightest.
We'll make you dance, land dwellers.
Watch out! Grenade!
We're destroying them now. I love that power trip in RPGs. Like, once you actually start getting good gear and stuff, and you're able to go around and just destroy enemies that at one point you would semi-struggle with. It's so nice. And we're still not even wearing like the best gear possible either. Oh, I remember this camp. All right through here. This road is probably going to lead to the next area. Yep, there it is. How we doing on inventory space? Still good right now. Oh, yeah. Technically, I could... Okay, so if I max out accuracy and agility, then I'm going to start doing willpower. Because willpower gives me more mana and also lets me wear some of the amulets that I have. And some of them would actually be pretty good, especially for mana. Mana regen. But that's more of a backup after I complete the other stuff I want to do. Is there a camp area? Yeah, there is. Oh. Do this first. Hello, hello. Defeat the beast.
Help these young people or they will be killed.
Hold on! Help is on its way!
Oh, I got knocked down. Nice.
You were lucky.
What? Brother.
Yes. Blessed be the earth that has brought you to us at this time.
Ewan, I was touched. I am hurt.
Oh no!
That's so annoying.
These creatures are venomous. If their venom has come into contact with her blood, this young woman does not have long.
And we are too far from the village to seek help. How are we going to save her?
I know a potion that will erase the effects of the venom.
I have a vial of it in my bag. Hold on. Thank you. Truly the best winds have brought you to us. Here, drink this.
Don't worry. It'll heal you.
Marian, what do you feel?
I feel the pain leaving me.
She is saved. You have great wisdom. May the trees always bear fruits on your journey. You have saved Morian.
It was nothing. I'm glad I could help you.
You are different from other Renaigse. You know the potions. But what were you looking for here?
We came to study this place, the carvings in particular.
This is one of our places of ritual. A place of connection. What do you hope to learn from our carvings?
I seek to understand the mechanisms of your transformations. I think these carvings could help with this.
You seek the secrets of the Donegada. You should speak with Armal.
Yes, his name is Dunkas. He is also our Donegad, and his wisdom is boundless. Here is someone who should be able to answer all your questions, Afra. Let us go, then. We will have time to discuss on the way.
I have so many questions about this place, about the rituals that take place here.
Okay. Oh. What happened? Dude, Meta Horizon, which is the Oculus Link, tries running at the worst times.
Saved my life.
What happened?
We were meditating at the sacred circle in Kerganau, and we were attacked. Morian was poisoned, and they gave her a potion.
Really? We are not yet used to the Renaigse doing something without expecting something in return. You should go and meditate now. I have to talk to them.
They are different from the others. Oh, I'm sure of it.
I hear your gratitude, Morian. It honors you. Now go. Leave us.
My name is Desarde. I'm the legate of the merchant congregation.
And I am Dunkas, the Marl of the Yigidor, and also his Donegad. Your face markings designate you as one of ours, yet you are a Lugade Blau. A clan that rarely shows generosity, yet you saved Morian. I thank you for this.
Please, We couldn't let her die without doing anything.
This feeling brings you honor. But what were you doing near our sacred circle in Kergenau?
It was me who led my friends there. I was hoping to study the circle to better understand your culture.
Loyans always want the same thing. They covet our secrets to better steal our land, to better hurt our children.
Calm now. Perhaps this lioness is different from the others. Maybe we were wrong about them too.
I'm not trying to conquer your island, let alone hurt anyone. I just want to know.
A noble quest that could perhaps bring peace, but to which I cannot answer alone. I cannot reveal such secrets without seeking advice from the Order Donegad. But in order to thank you for saving one of our daughters, stay with us tonight. Eat and celebrate life. Maybe by sharing this joyous moment, you will learn something.
We accept your invitation. Isn't that right, Desade?
Of course. Thank you for welcoming us, Dunkus.
Okay. Yeah, I don't understand it. So that was the Meta Horizon link, which is how you connect your Oculus VR headset to your computer. It randomly pops up. Like, I haven't even used my VR headset in, like, probably months. The last time I tried was when Batman, the Batman Shadows, Arkham Shadows game dropped. And now, all of a sudden, every once in a while, it'll just pop up and be like, yes or no. I'm like so close to just uninstalling it because I don't even use it, and then whenever I go back to using it again, just reinstall it again because it's so
I'm
random.
sorry. You look disappointed.
I did not expect your Donegad to reveal all its secrets to us, but I would have loved to learn more.
Perhaps you should be patient. It takes years to understand the mysteries of the Donegada, and since you are staying with us tonight, it will be an opportunity to continue learning.
That's what I hope.
Thank you for welcoming us tonight. We had a good time.
Yes. It was very enlightening.
We are glad that you stayed with us. We too have learned from you.
Your face brims with thoughts, Afra. Is something wrong?
It's nothing. Probably just tiredness.
We should all rest. It has been a long day. May your dreams be wonderful.
Good night.
May the moon watch over your dreams.
Is something wrong?
Dunkus wasn't here tonight, yet he's the one who invited us to stay. I also saw one of the elders sneaking out of the village.
You think they're hiding something from us?
I don't know. But since they don't want to share their knowledge with us, let's try to follow them.
I hope you know what you're doing. We shouldn't get angry with Dunkus.
If we remain unseen, everything will be fine. Let's go before we lose their trail.
Follow the elders.
I'd like to speak to you.
Oh. Oh, yeah? Oh, this guy's got a... Okay.
Can you come and see me?
Hold on. I'm
Bird
coming.
tear to mud. Thank you for coming to talk to me. You are on Olmanawi, but you also look like a Lugaid Blau.
Lugaid Blau? Is that what you call the congregation?
Yes. Those who have yellow eyes on their banner.
They're coins. But to answer your question, yes. I'm the legate of the congregation.
Is legate the Renaikse word for on Olmanawi?
No. It means that I am in charge of diplomatic relationships with the other nations.
So I was right. You will be able to help us. Some of your clan are preventing us from accessing one of our sacred glades.
Really? Why would they do that?
Several seasons ago, some men from your clan came to ask us for wood for their houses. There were some old trees in this glade, so we let them do what they wanted. At first, everything was fine. But then they cut down too many trees. So we wanted to heal the place, plant some new trees, but they won't let us come close. Their bod irony, their warriors, are stopping us from doing so.
I could investigate.
Yes, please. You must tell them that they have to let us heal the glade.
Assess the situation at the Carlson Glade. Okay, now we've got another side quest we could potentially do.
Here they are. Let's try not
Oh.
to be detected.
I need a
man.
bit of practice.
We don't have any balance.
Why don't the creatures attack them?
I don't know. Are they guarding this place?
If they're trained to guard it, this must be a very important place.
Oh, I think I made it past them. Nice.
Shh! I hear something.
We found them. Let's be as discreet as possible.
Aren't they right here? I think they're bugged.
They are below.
Get down or we'll be seen.
Find the elders.
The leaves rustle and speak. Someone is listening to us. Whoever you are, come out of the shadows. Hiding is futile.
Forgive us. We did not intend to interrupt you.
Approach, Renaigse. Why are you here?
We're sorry. We didn't mean to interrupt your conversation.
We need answers, so we followed your elders.
Well, since you absolutely want to learn, do as the apprentices do. Take a seat. And be quiet. We are here to meditate, to
Oh, is
hear
it
the
'cause I got
voice of the
detected?
earth. Because the wind has changed.
Close doors, arwechnis diri. You were right. Johan is ready. Morian's trial has made her more sensitive.
She is his Minundanem, and he is hers. One cannot progress without the other. She will have to bring him to the Cave of Knowledge. This will be his last trial before creating the bond.
May their path be gentle and shielded. As for me, I hear the call ever louder, Dunkas.
And the day the call is loud enough, you will respond just like each of us. But it's not yet time for you to join in on Milfrichtemen. So, Afra, are you satisfied with what you saw?
It was informative, although it's not what I expected. Thank you, Dunkas. This meeting was strange. It almost seemed like they really heard voices in the wind.
Maybe it's true.
Some believe so strongly that they end up hearing or seeing what they hope for.
Have you learned what you wanted to?
What they said about these young people we helped out, about the fact they were ready to bind themselves. We have a unique opportunity of seeing a transformation with our very own eyes.
But we can't follow them wherever they go.
No, of course not. I must think on it. Come back and talk to me later.
Okay. Talk to her later. We're in a nice status. That's good.
Desade, I'm happy to see you. Can I do anything for you?
Do you have anything for me? Ask whether she often holds people at gunpoint.
Do you often hold strangers at gunpoint?
Only when I'm being tracked. What about you? Do you often track young ladies?
Your journal was surprisingly thorough, and your observations very pertinent. How could one not want to find someone so brilliant?
It could have fallen into the hands of a boorish idiot, unable to understand any of it. I'm glad it was you who found it. Anything else?
What did you think about that moment next to the campfire with the elders of Vigigador?
It was strange, and a bit frustrating, to be honest. What about you? How did you feel?
Vasco's a little, he's just standing back there. Honestly, I'm thinking about swapping in Vasco for, what's her name more often. I mean, the intuition is nice to have, but he never responds to any of the events. Meanwhile, I feel like Siora responds to everything, or can, like, help in some format.
It was peculiar and mysterious. It was as if we were observing a game without fully knowing the rules. However, it seems to me that we learned a few things, being with them at that moment.
This is true. In my opinion, knowledge should be shared. That's why I'm so impatient when it comes to secrets. But your attitude is wiser. I will ponder the question. You've given me a lot to think about. Anything else?
Did you have any fellow students?
Of course. We were but a small group working with Dr. Vasily, but we were encouraged not to get too close to each other. It was more of a competition. Why? What's on your mind?
I'm just curious.
Did you not share your knowledge with the others?
Not really. And to be honest, I don't even know if they would have listened to me back then. You would not believe how much competition there is in the universities of Al-Sad.
I think it's a pity. It seems to me that ideas progress faster when they're shared.
That is true, but I did not know it back then. I only discovered it thanks to you. Anything else?
Where do you come from, Afra?
From Alima near Al-Sad. It is but a small town, but there is a particularly renowned observatory there. My parents wanted me to become an astronomer, but I chose the Earth over the sky. I was always more intrigued by life rather than distant stars. Plants and animals fascinated me as a child. For this reason, I left Alima quite early to study in the capital, and I seldom returned.
When did you arrive on the island?
A little more than 2 years ago. My master, Dr. Vasily, suggested that I should follow him to Tirfredi. He needed help cataloguing all the unknown plants and animals. How could I decline such an offer? There's so much to discover here.
Do you miss the continent, your city, your family, perhaps?
No. When I arrived on this island, I immediately knew that it was where I was supposed to be.
I must leave you.
Okay. A lot of good information. I wasn't expecting to learn her whole backstory while doing this, but hey, it works. All right, so now I think it goes back to the... We have to wait. The closest... The travel point over there. Yeah, let's go to the left. I don't know whether to continue doing this one. Well, I guess, yeah, let's go back to an ancient secret. Because we completed the 2 quests that were tied to the cure for the Malachor, so now we can go back and do that one. Oh, right, we also have that other side quest. Forgot about that. Whoops. On. We have logging expedition. Oh, we have to go to that spot? Okay. Do we have a camp here? Well, if we travel, then I can change our party while on our way to that. There we go. Perfect. I'm gonna drop Afra for now. Bring Ciara back in. Confirm. Do they have any more ammo? Yes, they do. And I'll take some poisoned alchemical mix. Yeah, all these we need science too, except for the Fury potion. I could make that. Owned 13. Can't wait. We're going to be able to make so much ammo. Soon. Very, very soon. I don't even think about making any armor here. Do a collar. Go with the sturdy half collar. Oh, is that where the shoulder pads come from? Oh, yeah. And you can make even better ones. That looks cool. Gloves can't add anything. My Inquisitor boots. I haven't even thought about that we could technically do a lot of upgrading for armor and such. Might have to check this out at some point. It's worth checking out, in my opinion. Got a lot of games in my backlog. Same here. Same here, I get it. It will never end, and I totally get it. It's the best part of streaming. You have a reason to check out all these games. Exactly. Having the capability to play so many different ones and, you know, filter through which ones you enjoy the most. What's going on over here?
Do not force us to use our weapon.
Whoa.
What's happening here, soldier?
These islanders want to enter a plot of land that belongs to the congregation.
They are denying us access to the glade.
We must heal it. Otherwise, this land will die.
I am sorry, but we cannot let you enter this area.
But we only want to plant some new trees. Bring life back.
These people are fanatics, Your Excellency. Several woodcutters died last night, and I'm willing to bet that these savages had a hand in it.
You are killing the Earth, so it kills you in return. All of you are cursed.
Shut it, you savage!
Desade, I am the legate of the merchant congregation on this island. I came to shed light on this affair. You said that some woodcutters died.
Aye, they fell sick and died a few hours later. But the camp doctor will be able to tell you more about it. You'll find him in the barracks right here.
Thank you, soldier. I'll go see him.
Please, Your Excellency, you may come in.
Okay, so I'm allowed in, huh?
Do not force us to use our weapons. We do not...
Hello, Doctor. I am the legate of the congregation. I was told about the disputes caused by this camp, and a soldier told me that several woodcutters died recently.
Yes. They got sick yesterday afternoon, and a few hours later they were dead. I couldn't do anything except watch them writhing in pain. None of my remedies worked. If seeing corpses doesn't bother you, you can come and see the bodies. They're here. I hope that whatever killed them is not contagious.
Investigate the woodcutter's death. Well, let's see what happened.
These poor woodcutters look like they've suffered. This one has a swollen tongue, blood at the corner of the mouth. There are some peculiar red patches on the bodies. His eyes are bloodshot. This man choked to death. A strong smell of ammonia. The entrails must have been perforated.
Do you not understand that these woods are sacred? Yeah, right.
So, what do you think? Do you recognize their disease?
They didn't die of disease. They were poisoned. There's no doubt about it.
You're probably right. But I've heard these savages talking so much about curses, so I thought it must be a mysterious disease, rather than seeing what was before my eyes. But how could these three men be poisoned?
I'm not sure. Do their symptoms not point to anything?
No. I've never seen such a deadly poison with these symptoms.
Have you noticed anyone unusual here?
Unusual? No.
Oh, wait. No. I couldn't insist.
Did they drink anything in
Shoot,
particular?
I hit
They like
enter
to drink their fills in
too
the
soon.
evening. Life is dreary here. But if the poison was in the alcohol, I'd also be on the pile of corpses.
What did they eat yesterday? Did they eat any mushrooms?
No, we avoid that kind of thing. We don't know enough about the region's plant life. The congregation provides us with dry produce, otherwise we eat game. Yesterday they butchered a beast brought by the hunters.
Hunters?
Natives who bring us game regularly in exchange for knickknacks. But they've been restocking us for months. I struggle to believe that they're involved.
Well, we'll see what they have to say. Where can I find them?
They usually hunt on the edge of the wood that leads to this camp. Thank you for your help.
Find the hunters at the edge of the woods. I don't think we would find... Well, hopefully it doesn't rely on that insist. But we'll see.
A bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go!
Oof.
Let's see if you can ward off this fate!
Oh, man.
Your armor will no longer protect you!
Atoi! This is our prey, Renaiksi. How can we earn our reward if you hunt our prey?
Justify yourself?
We only defended ourselves. These beasts attacked us. But take them. We do not intend to eat them.
Thank you. But what are you doing here, Renaix, if you're not here to hunt?
We were looking for you.
Us? What do you want from us?
3 woodcutters were poisoned yesterday after eating what you brought them.
Poison? I swear we are not responsible for this.
Come on.
Listen, all the clues lead to you, but it may simply have been an accident. How about you tell me exactly what happened?
It wasn't really an accident, but we did not want to kill them either.
Then tell me how it happened.
We did not decide to do this. We were trading beautiful things with the camp. But the elder said that we would be traitors to our clan if we let the woodcutters cut down all the trees.
Which elder?
One of the old men from Vigigidor, our village. He is very angry because we cannot heal the glade. He gave us the meat of an andrig killed by a venomous dosentats. Its flesh is perfectly edible when prepared with certain berries, but without them, eating it would be lethal. And since the Renaix invaded our forest, these berries are nowhere to be found. He wanted it to be a lesson for them, so that they may understand that their destruction brings death.
I will not hold you responsible, but from now on you will no longer bring meat to this camp. You are the instruments of a hateful old man's vengeance, and I'm under the impression that there will be even more deaths if I do not get to the root of this problem.
The Vegigido elder thought it best to take vengeance into his own hands. I understand his anger, but Dunkas would not approve of this. He would say that bloodshed only leads to more bloodshed, and he wouldn't be wrong.
This whole thing could turn into an open war. We cannot let that happen. Sir de Corsillon will be able to give some advice on how to solve this property conflict, without violence.
Okay. Let's go find Mr. de Corleone. He's back in New Serene. Offer to help Afra. Okay, Afra's got a quest. We're gonna probably continue this one and then we'll go do that. Some time has passed for her. Man, every time I do one of these side quests, it turns out to be a much bigger deal than I expected. Oh wait, we're gonna talk to... Huh. Okay, we're not gonna talk to him yet. You be playing Crimson Desert? Absolutely. Yes, that's one of the games I gotta try, and I gotta at least do a playthrough of, or try to do a full playthrough of.
Sir de Corsillon.
The Sade, my young student, what can I do for you?
The mission you entrusted me with has made great progress.
Very well. Let's see. Good. You have traveled great distances, and the Terra Incognita will soon be but a distant memory. Keep doing what you're doing, de Sade. Can your old professor still prove himself useful?
I have come to find you because I received a complaint from the natives of the village of Vigigidor. They want to be able to access a clearing, exploited by our woodcutters, to heal it. To reforest it, I assume. But our men there say that it belongs to them, and are refusing to let the natives enter it. The site was supposedly ceded to them several months ago, but tensions are running high and some men have lost their lives. If we don't intervene, we're heading for a real confrontation.
It is very regrettable, and I approve of your desire to appease this conflict. According to what you have told me, if ever there was a contract, it must have been signed under our former governor. You should go to the archives and verify this. Then go and talk to Lady Laurine de Morange. And of course, I'll be delighted to help you once things have been clarified.
Thank you, Professor. Once more, you've been of great help.
Can your old professor still prove himself useful?
Looking forward to seeing you again, Sir de Corsilior.
Indeed. So we need to go down to the archives. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It'll be interesting to see how everything turns out with it. It's not too far off now, too. It'll be here before we even realize. It through here? Oh, yeah. Yep, these are the archives. Following negotiations between Chief Duncas and Governor de Morange over lands in the region, it was hereby decided that the negotiated lands would be henceforth be sole and exclusive property of the merchant congregation for the purpose of carrying out a logging activity. Access to this area is now restricted to members of the congregation. Examine the contracts. March 19th, but I live in Australia, so it comes out the 20th. Yeah. I mean, I'm keeping my expectations managed, you know? As usual. I'm looking forward to it, but we'll see.
Good day, dear
You know.
sir. Happy to see you again in such fine health. How can I be of service?
I need you to enlighten me about the property deed of a glade near Vigigidor. The natives want to access this place, which according to them is sacred, and which they would like to heal. But some of our men there are using this deed to deny them access to the area. Tensions are running high, and some people have died.
Yes, there was a time when we enacted a lot of contracts. Do you have the document with you?
Yes, here it is.
This cession agreement is only signed with a cross on the native side. Well, writing is foreign to them, as is the notion of land ownership. For them, the earth only belongs to itself.
If they did not possess these lands, how did they cede them?
I doubt they knew what this agreement represented, to be honest.
In that case, why make them sign it?
When we arrived on the island, we had to ensure our access to certain commodities. We also had to make sure that we had legal ownership of the lands we were occupying. The natives dreamed of possessing some baubles that they didn't know how to craft. It was easy to make them sign agreements that they didn't understand by giving them some. I was a stranger to their philosophy then. I only thought about my city, and I regret it.
I'm sure we can fix this mistake.
I hope so, Your Excellency. Come, let's find Sir de Corsilion. Can I help you with any other matter?
That's it.
My lady, I have to go. Goodbye.
Sir de Corsilion, it's always a pleasure.
Madame, I expect you've come to see me about this regrettable problem concerning a clearing, which my student told me about.
Indeed. And I think I may have a solution that will allow us to solve this conflict peacefully.
I'm listening.
I must admit that I established this at a time when the culture and the mentality of the natives was foreign to me. The clan of this village was rather open to our presence. They welcomed us with benevolence. For this reason, I think we should allow them access to these lands. In doing so, we would appease the tensions, and we would also retain ownership of the wood. We would even benefit from such an agreement if the natives reforest this area. Then we can exploit it for a longer period of time.
I find this decision perfectly viable, and I approve, but several men were killed, and their comrades will seek vengeance if the person or persons responsible do not pay for their crimes.
I am convinced that Duncas, the chief of this clan, never approved such an action.
I understand, but I will only write a decree allowing people to go to this clearing, provided the murderer is delivered to us.
Thank you, Master.
I will inform Dunkus of your decision.
Talk to Dunkus. Oh, wait, is it this way? No, other way. Yeah, I've seen a lot of good things though. So this month is honestly packed with games from Solasta 2 entering early access, GreedFall 2 coming out of early access, Crimson Desert, and so many probably other ones that we don't even realize yet or will take some time to pop up. So definitely going to be a busy month with new games, and I'm looking forward to it. I remember February last year was super busy for some stuff, and now it's March of this year. But it's not, none of it is like AAA. It's all AA, and honestly, hey, that's all right with me. I'll take it.
You'll find all you need. Welcome. It's such a pleasure to have you.
Let's see what this guy has. Grab some more ammo. Some poison alchemical mix. Nah, I'm not gonna buy any of these. Aren't any of them able to use this? Oh yeah, Ciara could use that one. Okay.
Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
Yeah, the year's stacked with a lot of good stuff. Big and small. Actually go over to Ciara. Let's give her this one. What are her stats anyways? Okay, so now she has agility 2, willpower 2, mental power. Good. Forget, do I have lockpicking 3 yet or no? No, not yet. Alright. Back to Dunkus. The ammo here. Yes, we do. And some more poisoned alchemical mix. I'll take it. Here we are.
What brings you here on Manawi?
At this old man's request, I investigated the conflict that opposes you and my nation regarding the clearing. You will now be able to access it freely, to accomplish your rituals or heal the area. And the congregation will keep exploiting the forest. However, there is one condition to this new agreement. You must deliver this man to us because he is responsible for the deaths of several woodcutters.
These men died because of their own foolishness. No one else is responsible for their deaths. If they hadn't cut all the oakerberry trees, they would have survived.
What does that mean? What are the two of you talking about?
3 woodcutters died after eating the meat of an andrig after it was killed by a venomous Dawson-tats.
It's nothing but a terrible coincidence. And if they had eaten the oakerberries...
We know that you are responsible for this. The hunters told me everything.
How could you do this? You acted more foolishly than an irascible adolescent. By killing these men, you have brought upon us their wrath. And it is only natural that they should ask for justice.
Dunkus, I beg you. I only wanted the Renoixe to understand the value of the trees they were cutting.
Bloodshed only leads to more bloodshed, and you know that. I would never have thought you capable of doing something so foolish.
If you want to stop the woodcutters taking vengeance into their own hands, you must deliver this man to us.
I understand. But I have one condition before we make this agreement. The Lugaid Blau fooled us in the past. It is their turn to prove their good faith.
What do you want from us?
There is a mine in the forest that the congregation has long operated with help from my people. But digging into the mountain has risked it collapsing. We reinforced the earth with wood. We worked with the Lugaid Blau to save the mountain and the men. We agreed to stop digging and sealed the entrance with a boulder. But some Renoixe came back, and I think they started digging again. And some of my people started going missing. Perhaps because they had seen them break their promise. If the mountain collapses and it is your clan's fault, thousands of lives will be lost.
And you want me to intervene?
You have to stop them. Remind them of their promise. This is the price of my trust. If you do, we punish the person responsible for the death of the woodcutters, and all our quarrels will be gone.
I'll go to this mine and see what's going on.
Is there anything else?
Yeah, I think we can handle that.
I must leave. Goodbye, Dunkus.
Qua awalum seg.
Okay, so now it turned into a new quest, the Blood Price. Go to the abandoned mine in the region to assess the situation. Alright, let's see if I can actually go to it from here. Yes. It's honestly so nice that it does bring you to the camp for a second. Between traveling, so that way you can gather gear, sell anything you need to, and then continue moving. Alright, so I'm allowed in here. Call Sen. Some sort of mine back here. Probably a camp I can set up too. Yep, there's a camp area.
Sorry, this is private property. I cannot allow you to enter.
Actually, no one should be able to enter. This mine is doomed. It's terribly dangerous.
I wouldn't know. Our employer, Mr. Maillard, is the owner. He's got all the deeds required. Listen, you should go to the authorities. They can confirm all the paperwork.
I definitely will.
Go to the abandoned mine in the region.
This makes no sense. Why resume the exploitation of a dangerous mine? Do they want their men to die?
These Renoixe must not have taken us seriously. We should take a closer look.
Spy on the activity of the mine.
We should take the path that overlooks the outer wall. We should be able to see inside from there.
Look, they freed access to the mine.
Suspicious.
The Monesinaiga. They use captives from the villages to dig their mine.
They've made them into slaves. We must talk to Sieur de Courcillon.
Oh.
I hope that our nation is not involved in this business.
Oh no. That's really bad. They're using the natives to mine. Oh boy. Oh wait, I was looking for the man, all these wood the woods and trees looks the same. Okay, we can fast travel from here. Back over to our residence. Almost level 20. We're getting there. Probably by the end of this quest will be 20. I'm really wondering, I really like Desarde as a character, especially the whole premise of just being a diplomat for the entire game, trying to get everyone to agree and like come to some sort of compromise. So I'm curious how, I remember playing just a little bit of 2, but I don't know how it's gonna work or like what the premise is. I don't remember exactly.
Desarde, my young student, what can I do for you?
I've come to ask you about a mine near Vigigador. It was closed for a long time for security reasons, but someone has started exploiting it again.
I seem to recall that a concession in this area was sold to a Master Maillard. However, I do not recall the details of the contract. It was established by the previous government. He is a rich merchant from Serene who arrived on the island only a short while before we did. People say that he is unscrupulous.
Unscrupulous? That's an understatement. This man had some natives captured and he's using them as slaves to work in this mine.
What? Does this old brigand really think that he is above the law? We cannot tolerate such methods, but we must determine the best way to attack him. You should start by finding the deed to his property in the archives. Don't worry. We'll not let this man's behavior go unpunished. Can your old professor still prove himself useful?
Find and verify the property deeds.
Looking forward to seeing you again, Sir de Corsilio.
Okay. Somebody knows about this. Now we gotta run all the way back downstairs. And go all the way around. Down to the archives. It's constantly running past. I'm surprised that our cousin doesn't... He's not like, hey, Desarde, what are you doing? Cousin. We're just running back and forth. Oh, here we are. Alright. This document is written in legal jargon. It is property deed belonging to Master Maillard. It concerns some of the land situation in the region, including an old mine. The document is signed by de Morange. You will need her help to understand if
What
it's
do these
legal
documents
substance.
say?
I get lost in all the legal jargon, but they have Lady Morange's seal on them. We should find her to understand exactly what they say.
Oh boy. So she approved of this? In some format? Oh boy. For GreedFall 2, it'll be interesting to see how these factions are during that time, because I don't remember, like, I don't know how long they've been existing here, or they've come to New Serene.
Good day, dear sir. Happy to see you again in such fine health. How can I be of service?
I need your advice once more. This time it's about the property deeds of a plot of land and of a mine acquired by a certain Maillard. Here are the deeds. I must admit that I understand very little of what's written, but your seal is on it.
Do not worry. This type of document is always difficult to decipher for the uninitiated. However, they are very clear. Master Maillard is the owner of a plot of land located near Vigigador. He can exploit the forest and plant anything he wants there, but it says here that he does not have the right to exploit the mine. It's even repeated in this other paragraph. Any attempt at mining on this land is forbidden.
And yet the mine which was located on this plot of land has been reopened, and is being exploited as we speak.
According to these documents, the mine has been closed for security reasons. This man's behavior is reckless. You should go see him. He's presently in New Serene. He usually spends time at the port when he comes. He has some warehouses there.
Okay. Go meet with him. Oh, he's actually not far at all.
Come closer, good people. The cure is wine from...
There he is. Oh, of course. He almost looks like an inquisitor.
Master Maillard.
Who's asking?
De Sardet. I am the legate of the congregation.
Well, I'm flattered. What brings you here, Your Excellency?
I'm here to talk to you about the mine you have near Vigigador. Are you aware that you have no right to operate it? Nor are you allowed to employ slaves there.
But what are you talking about? Surely this is a misunderstanding. Listen, I'm sure there is a way for us to get along. I'm an honest merchant. I've always paid all taxes, and the small bonuses needed. Please tell your cousin that I would be happy to send him the gift of his choice. Now, Your Excellency, if you will allow me, I have to get back to my activities.
I'm afraid you don't understand, Master. It's not a money problem. That mine is dangerous. And you endanger the congregation on this island by behaving this way with the natives.
Come on, don't be so serious, young man. I'm sure it's nothing that a small bonus can't fix. Goodbye, sir. Best wishes to your cousin.
Reach a new... Oh my god. This is probably... I really I love this game. And the amount of... Like I was saying, the diplomat aspect to it. But there are some times where it's just consistently running back and forth to the same spots. This is one of those moments. Where we are running a bit back and forth. Especially when he's all the way at the top. We have to push through these doors, run all the way to the top here. And then he might tell me I have to go back down to the archives, which will then be 3 stories down.
Sir de Corsilion.
De Sardet, my young student, what can I do for you?
A few days ago, you played Fable 3. Are you progressing that as well? We actually wrapped it up over the weekend or something, or last week. So my entire playthrough is up on YouTube, though.
I verified the contract with Lady Morange. The exploitation of the mine is illegal, as we expected, without even taking into account what he's doing to the natives. I then went to meet Master Maillard.
So, what did he have to say in his defense?
He turned a deaf ear and tried to bribe me.
Oh, some of these merchants are so rich that they forget basic decency. But it's high time we reminded him of who is in charge of the congregation on this island. Here, this is an eviction notice which dispossesses him of all his land for breaching his contract. For his crimes against the natives, he's banished from this island. I will make him aware of this decision, but you should go to the mine immediately. The prisoners must be freed as soon as possible, and the mine closed once more.
I'll take care of it.
Can your old professor still prove himself useful?
That's it.
Looking forward to seeing you again, Sir de Corsilion.
I'm surprised Diora isn't all up in it and upset about everything going on here. I mean, probably internally, she's furious. No worries. Yeah, you never need to apologize or anything for missing. Hey, I totally get it. Just as much as I follow content as well, I can't keep up with it at all anyways, because I'm either doing the same thing or I'm busy myself, so. That's why I try to just make it as available as possible for anybody that does ever come across it. All right. Time to get this shut down. Chase the men away from the mine and free the slaves. See how this goes.
Sorry, this is private property. I cannot allow you to enter.
I don't need your authorization. I have here an eviction notice signed by the governor's ministers. The former owner, Mr. Maillard, has lost his rights due to a breach of contract.
Look, ultimately, we are not the ones who decide. We only obey the boss's orders.
In that case, where can I find him to notify him of his loss?
You'll find him around here somewhere, Your Excellency.
Excellent.
All right, into the mine.
Are you looking for trouble?
Master Maillard, I'm so glad to find you here. Here is a document from Sir de Corsilion on behalf of my cousin. Considering the fact that you have not respected the terms of your contract of ownership, you are hereby expelled. The methods you used against the islanders has also ensured your banishment from Tierfredi.
Impossible. By what right? Guards, this man threatens me.
Oh, not a good idea.
A bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go!
I love that so much.
You will be ever going against the guards.
Close to it. These people were monsters. I wouldn't cry over them. Come now, let's go free my brothers, and we
Nope.
can tell Dunkas everything.
I would not cry over them either. Oh, can't open that. Lockpicking level 2, nice. Whoa, Saber of the Sea People. What is that? One-handed heavy weapon, strength 5. So that would be something for Kurt.
Go without fear. You are free. And know that we are sorry for what happened to you.
You must believe that not all Legade Blow are alike. He is an Almanawi. That's why he understands us. Thank you. We will not forget you.
Am I allowed to go down into the mines and grab some? No? Okay. All right, back to Dunkus. We'll go over to our camp here, and then I can actually travel a little bit closer. There we are.
What brings you here on Almanawi?
I was able to close the mine. The man who operated it was arrested and he will be banished.
Yes, those you freed told me. From now on, you are my Karants, my friend. You knew how to renew my trust in your clan. just as trees grow back after being cut.
Thank you, Dunkus. I'm honored. Will you give us the old man now?
If you allow it, I would like to punish him myself. Enough blood has been spilled, and he will only call for more of it, since he loved the forest to the point of killing for it. He will be sentenced to heal it. Every day he will replant what your men will cut down. Every day until the end of his life. Does this punishment seem acceptable to you?
If I explain to Sir de Corsilion that the man was sentenced to forced labor, I suppose he will approve. Thank you, Dunkus. It's a wise sentence.
Is there anything else?
Natives +4. Nice.
I must leave.
That's it.
Goodbye, Dunkus.
Qua awalum seg.
Okay. Wow, that one just closes out. Sometimes the quests do just kind of close out with the resolution, which is fine. Sometimes I want to see a little bit more, but hey, that's okay. All right, let's go back to New Serene, my residence, and actually we can just do it from right here. We're good. Let's speak to Afra. Do her quest.
Desade, I'm happy to see you. I can't wait to find this famous cave of knowledge and what it contains. I could probably go alone, but just think about what you could learn, and not only about yourself. Don't you want to understand where your face markings come from?
Of course.
You're right, Afra. I will accompany you.
Thank you, Desade. Let's return to Dunkus's village. Our new friends will surely be able to tell us more about this cave.
We're going back to exactly where we just came from then. I should have just went to my camp there. All right, you know what? We're going to bring Siora and Afra. It's really only I think it's only the main story where I need to have Vasco with me, because then we get the intuition. This works out. Okay. Actually, let's see. Go down to him. Question the people about the cave knowledge. All right, I'm going to do something very quickly here. Just need to knock this out, but I will be right back, and then we will continue. So, BRB. All right, I am back. Go ahead and continue here.
We are happy to see you again. You will always be welcomed as friends here.
Thank you. I'm glad to see you too. But we came to ask you something.
Of course. What do you want?
When we participated in the Dunkus meditation, he spoke of a cave of knowledge you had to go to.
And you want to see it? You still wish to learn how we become bound? It is a very sacred place. Only those who will become Donegada may enter there.
That's right, Year One. But they saved my life.
If someone finds out that we have helped the Renaigse to enter a sacred place, they will refuse to bind me.
Dunkus will never do such a thing. What needs to be done will happen, no matter what.
You're probably right.
Look for the entrance in the Vedhat Ganadu. Entering there will not be easy, but you will have to discover the rest by yourself. Like true apprentices.
Thank you, Morian. And fear not. No one will ever learn what you have entrusted us with.
Find the cave knowledge. Well, the cave of knowledge. Hopefully this quest gets us into a good friendship state. Because then we'll be able to make all the ammo. And then hopefully by that point I would have as much as I ever need. I don't know though, I guess we'll see. Over to this camp. I was just looking it up too, so I saw that with GreedFall 2 or the Undying World, or the Dying World, I keep saying Undying. You play as one of the natives that I think gets stripped from your village and such. Or at least it seems like it. That's the premise, and then now you have to form alliances and get your freedom back. I think. That was like the Steam tagline.
At last, we made it here.
How do we get in?
Look around. There has to be a way.
Examine the altar.
This stone. There's a slot at the top. Probably to put something in.
The natives' beliefs are based on exchanges. If we want this door to open, I imagine that we will have to make an offering.
Now we have to find out what we should offer.
Find a seed to open the passage.
If this savage spoke the truth,
we'll
be rich soon. I don't like the thought of staying here too long, though. In case our corpse's cousins turn up. But we need to find a way to force this...
Hello there,
Hey,
gentlemen.
What are you doing here?
We could ask you the same question.
Except we found this place first. The treasure is ours. So I suggest you disappear. Fast.
Listen, we didn't mean to bother you. We were only exploring the area. But perhaps you could tell us exactly what you're doing here.
You look like nobility, and we don't want any trouble. We also are, explorers. We discover secret places. That type of thing.
Really?
Oh,
And you found one near here?
Yeah. We managed to convince a savage to talk to us. And he told us there's a holy cave not far from here. The kind of place where the natives hide their treasures. But be careful, eh? It's ours.
And how do you plan on entering this cave?
Well, with enough explosives, we'll eventually get through those roots blocking the entrance. It's only a matter of time.
I see. Very subtle. And the islander didn't tell you anything about this?
He didn't really have the time. And he didn't have a key on him. Just some bloody seeds. Anyway, now that you know what we're doing here, you'd better leave.
How about...
Listen, I don't want to worry you, but you are taking a big risk by staying around here. When the Islanders' clan notice his disappearance, they will come for him. You can imagine what will happen then.
Yeah, you're not wrong. With the time it'll take to craft enough explosives, We may end up with a whole tribe after us. Never mind, guys. We're leaving, fast!
Here is my offering to the Cave of Knowledge.
Seed of the Door of Knowledge. Wasn't there 2 things? Yeah, there we go. Okay, so now we have the seed.
There.
Place it.
Place the seed on the stone.
And it's open. See what we have here. Whoa.
It seems like this painting depicts some kind of ritual.
Yes. The character at the center is pouring blood on a stone. And one of these giant creatures that the natives call Nardigs is present.
The location looks like the stone circle where we met the 2 young natives. The character has changed. He now resembles an Onol Manawi.
You're right. They even depict his bond to the forest. Someone's coming. Let's hide. If anyone finds us here, we're sure to lose the trust of the islanders.
Hide in an elevated place. Oh boy. Eye on the young people.
Esco halen, esco valg med agengo selerge mantadabem, avenundanum.
Mach, es boglin daigan ni dau. A yigi dames etier como lei.
Cairto, Morian, ages radai de radidau tairger began.
Cau den nes greta como lei. Nas oltargo tu, vregtetet mad advad. Abud antadab me en ekekam. No adaholig.
Exit the cave. Oh, jeez. Oh, that worked. We placed an explosive, I think, automatically.
The paintings in the cave were magnificent and have taught us so
Level 20.
much. It is obvious that they depict the bonding ritual and its consequences. It is by pouring their blood on the raised stones that the natives become metamorphs.
I'm not really sure if I follow you.
And yet it's clear to see. The islanders think that their ritual has magic consequences, but there must be some sort of contamination in their blood as they pour it. The only way to verify this theory is to attend a full ritual. We must attend Yewan's.
How will we know when it takes place?
Dunkus said it would take place after the young people visited the cave, and they will most likely need some preparation. We should go to the Holy Circle of Kurganau tomorrow. What do you say? Will you come with me?
Sure.
Very well. I hope that Dunkus will not be too angry after seeing us there.
Let's take some time to rest, and then we'll go back to the place where we met them.
Hey, there we go. And wait 24 hours. What armor does she even have? Oh, okay. I could give her one of these. Some endurance. Some sturdy boots. Oh, she uses a rifle as well. The pretty basic stuff. This is GreedFall 1. Greatly slow enemies in a close proximity when casting Shadow Burst. Like that. Oh. Okay, let's go back to our camp then. And then we'll try to rest. I don't know if we wait the entire day, because it doesn't have a location for me to go to just yet. Right? Yeah, that's Afra's quest. Oh, this will rest until 20 hours. We'll do daytime +1. All right, now we got 2 hours and 59 minutes. We do a manual save here too. See if I rest just a little bit more. Ooh, we have 14 hours, man. That's too much. Let's see if this is enough. Hopefully we don't miss it.
You again. Your curiosity is truly unquenchable.
Forgive our intrusion, Dunkus, but I really want to attend Yewan's ritual. I have learned a lot thanks to you, but I still have so much left to understand.
If you were one of ours, Afra, I would be flattered to have such an inquisitive and resolute apprentice. You can attend the ritual, but promise me that you will be discreet. No Renaigse ever had this honor before.
We will do everything in our power to prove ourselves worthy of your trust, Dunkus.
Talk to the members of his clan.
How are you? You must be feeling impatient.
Impatient, yes, and a little bit afraid as well.
It's only natural to be afraid, Yerwan. It's a new life starting for you. But I will be by your side, now and forever.
Okay.
Times really must have changed for some Renaigse to attend our rituals.
These are very different from the others. Their leader is an Onal Menawi after all.
I know I look like them, but I'm not one of them.
You may not be bonded, but your parents must have been.
You should be proud and happy about it. It is probably thanks to your bond that Dunkas has accepted your presence.
That's all of them. Now we talk to him.
You look preoccupied.
Our people have suffered many lions attacks, often during rituals. In some villages, all the young Sinalmanawi were abducted. You seem different from the other Zafra, but I can't help worrying.
I have nothing to do with these attacks, Dunkus, I swear.
I believe you. Otherwise, you would not be here with us. But I hope that your brothers will not be there in the shadows, ready to pounce on our children.
That's everyone. Get in position for the ritual.
Aruich nestiri, adesta marar mam.
Meneda,
That's a big guy.
You are an Onolmanawi now, Yawan. And soon you will heal the earth by our sides, like a real Donegad.
Thank you, Donkas. I feel so proud.
I am so happy that we can be Voglendaiga together at last.
What about you, Afra? Did you find the answers you were looking for?
It's strange. I didn't exactly understand what happened, but I am moved.
Some events must be understood with the heart, not the head.
It seems like you are right, Dunkus.
We are under attack.
What? Uh-oh. There we go.
The others don't matter.
The lions try to take our children.
Let's see what you're capable of.
They won't touch you. Desade, we have to protect them.
You can count on me.
Come on, if you're there.
Oh, man. Ooh. That was a big hit.
Your curiosity, Afra, has saved lives. If it weren't for you, people from my village would have been abducted or killed. I am infinitely grateful, especially considering that fighting against your brothers could not have been easy.
Indeed. These people were brutes. They had it coming. However, you don't know how right you are, Dunkus. I recognize some of these men.
Really? Did they belong to the governor's court?
No. They worked for my former master, Dr. Asili. I was his student for a long time before I realized that this man's methods were questionable. He was so obsessed with his goals that he became cruel. But I can't believe he'd go as far as abducting people for his experiments.
You think that the Onolmanawi are used for experiments?
Now that I have seen these soldiers, I am certain of it. And I'm afraid they may suffer atrocious treatment under the guise of scientific progress. I am so ashamed.
Come now, shame serves no purpose. And you are proof that the lions are not all the same.
Thank you, Dunkus. And thank you, Desade. You opened my eyes.
Hey, there we go. Friendly. And now we can make... Yeah, there we go. We got science too. All right, let's go back to our camp. That's perfect. Gather all of our companions. Honestly, let's sleep until dawn. See what she has to say.
Desade, I'm happy to see you. Can I do anything for you?
How did you feel when we visited the cave?
Astonishment, I think. I felt as if I had reached my goal, as if I was finding a long-lost treasure. It was strangely moving, I think. What about you?
It was a grace-filled moment indeed.
And these rudimentary paintings taught us so much. I would never have thought that mere murals could contain so much knowledge.
Because we looked at them in a different way. To us, these paintings were more than just decorations. They were like a window into some knowledge that was completely foreign to us. I used to swear only by writings, but now I realize that there are many other ways to learn. And once more, I owe this realization to you. Thank you. From the bottom of my heart. Anything else?
Nice. +2.
What do you think of the love that unites those young people? It really seems as if they share something special.
It's true. I don't think I've ever stumbled upon two people that were so close to one another. On the continent, where everything is political, it only happens in fairy tales. But here...
Do you ever think that you could become that close to someone?
To be honest, no. Not before I saw this young couple.
What about now?
I do not like to lose myself in vain reveries, but for some time now, I've begun to think that such sharing of ideas and feelings is in fact possible. Anything else?
Do you think that attending this ceremony has changed your world vision?
Yes, obviously. Before it, I was so focused on my own knowledge. This ritual made me understand the power of sharing, of emotions, and of the bonds between people. This new vision gives me new perspectives. A whole new life is ahead of me.
Knowledge comes in many forms, and sometimes it can't be found in books.
That is true. An experience can transform us and make us grow more than reading a book. I love exploring science and nature, but in the end, I only saw it as a way to find content for my books. And yet, the nature of the things you and I have shared seems impossible to describe. You'd have to have experienced it. And I'm glad I've experienced it with you. Anything else?
I'm under the impression that you've not learned as many things as you wanted by observing Duncas's clan.
That's true. I hope to discover the physical or alchemical mechanism behind their metamorphoses. But instead, I don't know. I think I now understand the bond that unites their people to this land. The links that connects them and the power of their culture. It's unexpected. I wonder if this couldn't become another subject for study. The study of people, their customs and beliefs. If I said that in Al-Sad, people would think I've gone mad, but here, everything is possible, right? Learning about the natives would allow us to stop being afraid of them, and to see them like fellow humans at last.
True.
I must leave you.
Okay. That was good. Let's go ahead and use this to make some ammo, finally. And now, anytime I need to, all I need to do is add her to my party, and we are good. Make as much as possible. Alright, we can make 31. 182 rounds. All we need is crude iron ore. That's crazy. Can we make traps here too? I don't even know where you make the traps. I mean, we can make the poisoned alchemical mix, which seems to be the best. Now I have 41. Wow. Make a bunch of these too. Could make a few health potions. Make like 20. And let's make some healing potions. Let's make 12. for revives. Perfect. Talk to Ciora.
Karans, do you need something?
I saw our friendship went up, but...
I must leave you.
okay.
See you later.
Never mind. Alright, we're dropping Afra. Let's bring Vasco back. And I think that's kind of all the side quests for right now. Yeah. Alright, let's go talk to our cousin. Back to New Serene. More crude iron. Could be good on ammo for a long time now. I could try and go do the arena too. Here we are.
Happy to see you, my dear. You really don't look well. Have you not yet seen a doctor?
No, it's nothing. You know that I've always had a weak stomach. My nausea will leave me eventually. You wanted to tell me something?
Allow me to present Afra, an emissary of the Bridge Alliance. She is an eminent naturalist who studies local flora in an effort to find a remedy.
Your Excellency, it is a great honor.
You were part of Governor Buren's lost expedition, if I've understood correctly, were you not?
Yes, and our research would have borne fruit if it hadn't been so brutally interrupted.
I can only imagine. Nevertheless, you are most welcome. Your great learning will certainly prove useful. I implore you, my dear cousin. Do continue. We are eager to hear your news.
We were not able, alas, to stop the clash between the forces of the Alliance and Ciora's clan. We arrived at the village and the battlefield too late. The Queen fell.
I'm extremely sorry for your loss, Princess.
Thank you. My sister survived, fortunately, and we are recovering from this tragedy together. But our clan was extremely weakened by this battle and by recent events.
We shall keep a close eye on the Bridge Alliance and their undertakings. Rest assured.
You should know that the battle took place in the middle of ancient ruins. The ruins were quite strange. We discovered a fresco that I'm certain was crafted by continental hands.
Really? And how ancient are these ruins? Could they date back to the first landings of the Bridge Alliance?
They date much farther back than their arrival would explain. My mother and my grandmother have always known them.
Ciora told me of a legend that spoke of them, about a people from the sea that were vanquished there.
Do you think it was the Nords?
It is not our custom to found a landlocked settlement. We have our islands, and it is enough for us.
If they are ancient, perhaps your people once practiced older customs. This story is troubling, but it reminds me of something that I once read in the reports of Lady Morange. You should go and find her. Perhaps she could tell us more about them.
Very well.
Anything else?
Anything we can... Nah, I think we're good.
I'm going to leave now. Goodbye, Constantine.
Look out for yourself.
Lady Morange. Back to her once again. That's a sorry throne. Yeah, it's not the best one. Everything always comes back to her. Every single time.
Good day, dear sir. Happy to see you again in such fine health. How can I be of service?
What do you know about the ruins found to the northwest of here?
The site that the natives call Didakidnadagase?
That is not how we pronounce it, but yes, we are speaking of the same place.
Your language is difficult to master, but I find it fascinating. To answer your question, I had countless questions about the place when our explorers and scouts first brought back sketches. Intrigued, I went there. I noted the architecture and their decorations. It is certain that they bear a striking resemblance with continental constructions, but they are more ancient. Too old to have been recently built by the Bridge Alliance settlers when they first set foot on the island. I even questioned the natives, but they only spoke of a people of the sea. My first thoughts went to the Nauts, but they're not known for building large towns, less so cities. There are other ruins on a cliff to the east of here. Perhaps they hide the key to this mystery. I hoped to organize an expedition, but the region is dangerous and hard of access. We explored mines at the bottom of the cliff, but we were not able to find an access to the plateau. If the mystery of these ruins intrigues you as much as me, it is in that direction that you should begin to look for answers. Can I help you with any other matter?
I think that's all.
My lady, I have to go. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Alright, so we'll make our way over to the mine then. Is that the same mine that we just came from? I swear. Surely it's not. Okay, no, it's definitely not. This is a different area for sure.
According to Lady Morange's instructions, the ruins should be in this area. A bit of poison on my blade. And let's go!
Ooh, 2 hits is crazy.
Let's see if you can ward off this feint.
Wow. It's nice, like, I still have my gun, and now I don't need to be as worried about how much ammo. Ooh, hold on now. Just realized there's a camp, and there's also an altar, skill altar over here.
Look, up there. This is Deidre, the ruins Lady Morange told us about. But I do not know how to get there. The path collapsed.
Some of the tunnels in the mine may lead to it. We should go there.
The Borage. Beautiful. There's another skill altar. Oh, right. Yeah, I remember being back there, too. Let me grab this one. Increase the damage dealt by Shadow Burst. Increase the area of effect for Shadow Burst. Increase the loss of balance from Shadow Burst. Then what does this do? Shadow Missile costs less. Allows the use of divine magic rings. Useful to temporarily neutralize a strong opponent and give time to... So I guess... Okay, so this is a different type of weapon. The divine magic. I mean, we'll still use this spell, but I might honestly just go this route instead then. And get, like, long blades. Alright, so the ruins are all the way up there. Follow this path here.
Bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go.
We aggro them so easily sometimes. Playing this, I feel like, has really made me want to do another Witcher playthrough. There's not many similarities, but the few that I see reminds me a lot of it.
Let's go.
Oh no. Jeez.
Armor will no longer protect you. Let's see if you can ward off this fate.
I think my goal is going to be, for most enemies, I'm going to just take one shot at them, and then the rest of the time, depending on the type of enemy, the rest of the time I'm just going to use my sword and magic. Because otherwise, if I just use all my ammo, it's going to go up. We're going to run out so fast.
These are some unusual customers. Greetings, my lord. It's a real pleasure to have a customer such as yourself. How may I help you?
Put him by. Should drop off some armor, probably. That's all good there. Whoa, where did this one come from? The cutlass would actually be a little bit better for her. 50 physical damage, but that price though. Ooh. Yeah, I'm gonna hold. I'm gonna hold there. That price is a little much. All right, we're good.
Thank you. It was a pleasure.
The entrance to Qualusone is here. The people of the village might be able to teach us a few things.
Ask about the runes among the mines.
Good day. What can I do for you?
What can you tell me about the ruins on the plateau?
You aren't the first to ask me about them, but the answer is still the same. I've nothing to tell you. Not that I wouldn't want to, but I've never been there. There must have been a path once upon a time, but it's no longer there. Maybe it collapsed. Some say that you have to pass through the mines to get there. A few of the tunnels do climb. It's certainly possible, I would say. But those tunnels are all closed, and we have better things to do. The iron ore, it doesn't come out of the ground by itself. Do you need anything else?
About the mines.
Talk to me about the mines.
It wasn't us that first dug them out. They're really old. Centuries old. But those tunnels are full of riches. It takes little effort to unearth the minerals that we want. What more could we ask for? Seeing as how there aren't that many of us, if we were pressed to mine all the tunnels, we'd be too few. But the time will come when folks hear about what we're pulling from these rocks. We won't be alone for much longer.
Find a passage toward the plateau inside the mine. Like we're back to ash and steel in the mines. Okay, there we go. You know, hey, I'm still really surprised how many times we've actually gotten the we do have the light here. Oh, that whole time that's a light? Dude, that's crazy. I was wondering what that little thing pouch was on him. I never realized that it was a light. That's insane.
Hello, you lost?
No. Why do you ask?
It's just that we rarely get visitors. Well then, what can I do for you?
But I was gonna say, I'm surprised how many times that we actually get a loading screen. Like, there's so many areas that you don't really get one. where you can keep walking.
What can you tell me about the ruins that we can see up there?
Not a great deal. To my knowledge, no one's ever been able to reach them. There were some officials from the city that came, but when they saw they couldn't easily climb up to the plateau, they just left. There must have been a path that caved in. Unless some sort of tunnel in the mine takes you there. Anything else?
What can you tell me about the mine?
It's ancient work. The natives must have dug it out a long time ago and then abandoned it. Even if it is strange work for islanders, it looks more like something we would do on a continent. We're trying to restore it. The rock is extremely rich in iron ore, but the tunnels are very old. You need to go slowly. None of us are in a humour to be buried alive. We did explore a few of them, and we're exploiting the closest. But others, nah, they're still inaccessible. Anything else?
If I got this right, this hamlet is home to only miners?
Yes. It's not been all that long that we've taken up residence here. For the time being, we've only been working a part of the mine because the veins run so deep in the tunnels. Hopefully, more miners will come, and that will attract other craftsmen to our village. We'll see. Anything else?
That's it.
I'll leave you to it then.
Until we meet again.
Until then. Find a passage toward the plateau inside the mine. Alright, this looks like the correct way. We got some loot down here. Ooh, we might be able to get some crude iron while we're at it. Oh, hell yeah. Means we can make even more ammo.
There must be a way to open this gate somehow.
The damaged
The piece
cog.
I found was once part of this mechanism, but it's too worn. It needs to be repaired. Or we need to find a new one. The piece I found, but it's too...
I think there was a workbench back here. Yeah, right there. I don't know if we have the craftsmanship to be able to do it, but we can try. Quest item. New one. Yes, we do. All thanks to my gloves. I'm never taking these gloves off. Some of the gear that gives you that, like, +1. I don't know if there's any gear that gives you +2 to any of the stats, but it's so worth it.
There, the gate is open.
There we go. Oh, and we got some beasts inside.
Bit of poison on my blade. And let's go! Let's see if you can ward off this fate.
I hope we find another legendary sword like the one that I have, so then I can give it to one of them. That's so good. Insanely good. We got something right here. Another crafting table. There we go.
A bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go!
Some huge damage. More crude iron ore. Okay. Taking us to the other side. Oh, it's because we needed to travel to the ruins. Yeah. This was our only way of getting to it.
Finally. Here we are.
The camp area?
These are the ruins that Lady Lorene spoke to us about.
I'll drown myself with the morning tide if these buildings are of native construction.
Explore the area. Something may give away the identity of the architects.
Poison on my blade. Then let's go!
The architect? Uh-oh. Search the ruins to find out the origin. I hate these bats so much. Luckily, they go down pretty fast now. It's only like 1 or 2 hits. Got a giant barrel. Oh, it's a old rusty key. Search the ruins to find their origin.
Bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go! Let's see if you can ward off this fate.
Down our way. There's something over here. Oh, we unlocked it. The ancient seal.
I know the insignia, even if it has become more detailed in recent decades. It's hard to believe my eyes.
What nation does it belong to?
This is the ancient coat of arms of Serene. It's a congregation seal. No, let's continue to dig. I need to know more. I need to understand.
Oh. Huh. An ancient congregation seal? Here in the ruins?
Bit of poison on my blade.
Oh, we got a boss. Oh, dude, I hate those tendrils. It's so bad. Nice.
Let's see if you can ward off this feint.
We, like, instantly broke through that armor this time. Oh, come on, get up. Oh, get out of there. I just keep on getting knocked down. Guys, you got a dot? Okay, never mind. I have no room to speak.
The armor will no longer protect you.
Yes.
Let's see if you can ward off this feint.
This is one of those fights though where I'll use more ammo. There it is. Pick up our traps. Speaking of, oh my god, that's beautiful. Hold on. How's this one compared to my current one? Stun is less. Fury Gen is about the same. It does a less damage, but yeah, it's still pretty good though. Question is, do I give it to Vasco or do I give it to Ciora? I think I'll give it to Ciora because Vasco still has a pretty good weapon right now. Got another chest over here. Our position on the island is becoming impossible to hold despite our best efforts, and that the many battles that we have won, we are losing more and more ground. These savages are formidable opponents. The roots seem to obey them, and they are helped by gigantic creatures, the likes of which we have never seen before. The creatures are approaching, and we are incapable of facing them. The lords are already preparing to board ships that the Nauts had stationed near our position. As I expected, they said there would not be enough room for everyone. We are going to die here, stomped by some giant raging monster. Cursed be the princes and their ambition.
This journal confirms what we suspected. A continental nation had once attempted to colonize the island with the help of the Nauts, and they were repulsed. From what I was able to decipher, few of them actually managed to escape.
I should have known as soon as we discovered those ruins that we were not foreign to these lands.
The major part of the journal has faded, and I'm not able to decipher the name of the author. I don't think we'll learn anything else here. No possible doubt remains. All the clues point in the same direction. The people from the sea who built these ruins and confronted the natives, they were us.
It's difficult to admit. And to think that I turn to you to help us against the Bridge Alliance. I do not judge you guilty of the crimes of your ancestors. But this story is known.
I know. This will not help our relations with your people, that is certain.
And to think we helped you. I'm having trouble dealing with this, even if it does explain a lot. We're gonna have to keep this story under lock and key. The natives are not gonna swallow it easily without a long chew.
This must be the reason they kept us in the dark. Constantine is gonna be furious when he learns this.
Well, we're different now. I mean, at least I'm different. Who is still suspicious? Bridge Alliance is suspicious, and the Nauts are suspicious of me. We haven't really had a lot of main stories connect. Oh. Okay. We haven't had a lot of main story missions connect to both of them. All right, well, let's go report our findings then. See how our cousin responds. The governor's palace. Here we are. I love how our party is all here too. I love how this game is one of those games where even though we only have 2 people with us at a time, whenever there's a main story event or you go to a palace or you go to something, it's nice because all of the party members that you've been traveling with typically are actually there. And they don't just hide back at the camp like, oh, I'm just chilling here now. At least for these moments, not all the time, but for these like big reveals, they're here.
Cousin! You have returned. How did things go?
Oh, you don't look well. What's happened here?
Nothing. Nothing terribly bad in any case.
Uh-oh.
I must have eaten something that's having trouble going through me.
Seems to me that this illness has been lingering too long. Who prepares your meals? Are they safe?
No one is poisoning me, dear cousin. We are far from court and their customs. It's nothing. Take my word for it. Now then, what do you have to tell me?
We had a talk with Lady Morange and we explored the ruins that she suggested we visit. All our findings point to one conclusion. Those ruins were originally built by the Congregation of Merchants.
The Congregation? Us? But Father never once even hinted. Once again, he must have deemed me unworthy to know the secret. How he must despise me.
Constantine.
We need to learn more. I want to understand. I need to know everything my father has kept from me. This question also concerns you. You look too much like a native for that to be a coincidence. Since we cannot bombard my father with questions, others here must give us the answers we require. The congregation, even in the past, could not have made it to this island without help. We are pitiful sailors.
You're thinking of us. But I assure you that I know nothing of this story.
You are perhaps simply not aware, but your admiral stationed at the captainry surely is. Go and find her, cousin. Try to learn the final chapter of this story.
Very well.
Anything else?
That's it.
I'm going to leave now. Goodbye, Constantine.
Look out for yourself.
Hey, level 21. Not bad. Take a look here. Let's grab this one. Increase the area of shadow bursts. Okay. What is this one? Magic healing. Long blades. Anointed. Okay. I'm going to grab charisma because we are progressing a bit of the main story now. So I know there's going to be checks that are become a little bit tougher. Then next time I'll probably grab lockpicking. That way we have lockpicking 3. And the cape isn't going anywhere, so we're always gonna have charisma 3 now, which is nice. Let me see. So side quests, we're caught up on that. So we have a quest for a panacea and the prince's secret, which will probably do the admiral. And now it makes sense because we're going to start having quests that tie closer to the knots. And then most likely the other one's going to lead to the Bridge Alliance, my guess. So hopefully we can get on their good side there. Petrus is still nice with me. Huh. He's not friendly yet. Well, that works. Okay, chat. Well, we are going to chill here. I got some stuff I have to do today, but I will be back tomorrow morning and tomorrow evening. We will continue on and keep things going with this story. But yeah, we're making some good progress, and hopefully we can continue on over the next few days. So if you did enjoy this, again, leaving likes on YouTube helps a ton. Also subscribing, since I'm trying to hit 50,000 subs. We have all episodes up there so far. And you can join the Discord for notifications anytime I go live or post new videos. But for now, that is it. Again, thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. And hopefully I will see you all in the next one. Peace.